Hello. Hello. Can I have a selfie? Do you mind? I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but would it be all right? I know you're busy. I'm sorry you're with your family, but would it be all right if, yeah, there's a lot of apology that goes on.
I know you're in a cafe. It's.
I know you're holding a child, getting into a car, you're getting a parking ticket, your wife's ringing you, but could I have a selfie and could you hold my child? That happens. We were in New York for the last week and it was the very last shot. And everyone nudged me and just went, you know, you are starting this run right next to a comic store. Look what's in the window. There was a strange comic. I thought, this is ridiculous. And I turned to the producers and Scott and I went, that'd be quite fun to go in there, wouldn't it? I was in full costume and there was that wonderful sort of, you know, that scene where Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters runs across Central Park and goes, oh, well, banging on that glass plate window. And everyone's sort of cutlery stops and they all turn around to look at him and he goes, like that, being mauled or whatever happens to him with the dog. And they all go, anyway, as I was saying about Jan and the Hamptons, we had the most fantastic weekend. They just go back to being New Yorkers. It was exactly like that. It was like the owners or the guys running it were just like, hey, yeah, how are you doing?
I love that photo of you with the front of the comic.
But yeah, and I said, look, if it doesn't work out, I'd love to come and work here. And they said, only if you stay in accent, which I think might have been a dig. But it was a funny one. I went, okay, what's the coffee like here, you know? And Scott was just going like a kid with his camera. I think it was his footage that they released. That and the security camera footage, which is just bizarre.
Yeah, that made it a bit like late night news, didn't it?
It was odd, yeah. It was like I was going to rob the place.